So, that's a little bit on food, HR 875. Now I got to tell you, read the Boston Globe last Sunday, why it was important. I'm going to wipe this out for you. What happened in the Boston Globe was rather interesting because the Globe on the Sunday thing showed you what they're doing in Denver. You don't think government's big enough. You can't capture your rainwater in Denver. You think I'm wrong? Read the Boston Globe Sunday paper. You know, that's because the government owns the rainwater, not you. And if you want to water your plants with it, you can't. And if you want to water your garden with it, you can't. And if you want to save it maybe to drink it, you can't. That's how big our government is. They're telling you how big your flush can be. But here we go. Here's your quotes of the day. We're going to end. Catch this little clip. We'll give you a little clip here just so you see about the, remember I told you about the modern militia movement thing coming out of Missouri where they want to, pull over, arrest, and, everybody's now Al-Qaeda. If you say New World Order, I'll say it again, New World Order. If you say North American Union, remember Security and Prosperity Partnership, okay, that our president signed, okay, without going through Congress. If you say Bob Barr, that's right, Libertarian candidate. If you say Ron Paul, I have his bumper sticker on your car, you're now the new white Al-Qaeda. You don't believe me? Check out this clip.
Yes, Sergeant Clark?
Yes.
Hi, how are you today?
Very good, and yourself?
Very good. Hey, my name is Rob. I'm with Campaign for Liberty. I just want to let you know I'm recording this call. Would like to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Trying to clarify. There's a lot of, as you know, a lot of information circulating on the Internet regarding this recent MIAC report that was circulated.
Well, I don't know. I've not been on the Internet to see, but we've taken a bunch of calls.
You're familiar with this report?
Yeah, I'm looking at the report, if we're talking about the same report.
Okay. Just a quick question. There's a lot of concern with people who are members of what some people deem as the Liberty Movement or who are Ron Paul supporters.
Okay.
Members of the Campaign for Liberty, which is a grassroots organization.
Sure.
That was actually very well received recently at CPAC. And many of the members of this organization are predominant members in the leading parties and again, well received politically on a national level.
And sir, I don't doubt that at all, and I commend you and those folks for everything that they've done.
Okay, I guess the question is, and one of the concerns is why are people that are part of this liberty movement being labeled or targeted or potentially profiled in this report as really it leads one to believe that this is a list of potential domestic terrorist suspects.
Well, if you read that, I don't see anywhere in that report where it targets anybody, where it profiles anybody, or where it labels anybody of anything as a terrorist or a militia group member or anything like that. And to think that any law enforcement officer or agency would target somebody for a political affiliation, I think is inappropriate, and the report just simply does not say that.
I appreciate that. What is your understanding of why the Constitution Party, Chuck Baldwin, Bob Barr, and Ron Paul mention of people displaying Ron Paul bumper stickers? Why is there a mention of that in the report?
Well, if you read the report, I don't think there's a mention of bumper stickers at all anywhere in the 8-page report. So obviously you haven't read the entirety of the report, or you're looking at a report that's been altered or something else. I can't speak for why you think that there's something in the report that says people who have a Ron Paul bumper sticker or any political affiliation bumper sticker on their car would be targeted. That's just simply not true, and it's not in the report.
Is there reference to the so-called patriot movement or people who are opposed to North American Union or the New World Order in there?
Well, there's some information in there regarding certain militia groups and those violent factions that operate within those militia groups. That's it details their certain belief systems and what political parties or candidates they might associate themselves with. But certainly the document doesn't say that anybody who's affiliated with a certain political candidate or a political party is certainly a militia member, a terrorist, or anything like that.
There, notice he is a militia member or terrorist, as if being in a militia, which is in the Constitution Bill of Rights, is terrorism. And it's all, these people want to kill you, here's the stickers they have, Ron Paul, Bob Barr, Libertarian Party. I mean, it says it right there. This is the document. The state police have confirmed this is the document. It's not been altered. And it's just unbelievable.
That document does is actually not true, it's unsubstantiated, and if the report or the training document is read, and you would simply see that that's just not the case in the report.
Okay. Well, I certainly appreciate that. What has the response been from the public in general on this, from your perspective? I mean, is it supportive of the report, or?
I don't really know how to answer that, because I really don't know what the general public in general has to say about it. We've taken some calls here at the MIAC in reference to the thing, but as far as the general public as a whole, I really don't know what they're, and for me to say what the general public's perception of this report is would be absolutely speculative in my opinion.
In terms of the, I guess you're serving as a public liaison in regards to this report to anybody that calls in. Is that really a role that you've taken on here?
Well, my duties within the Missouri Highway Patrol, the public information officer for the criminal division of the Highway Patrol. So anything in regards to the MIAC Center when it comes to public information and dissemination of information, yes, that falls into the scope of my responsibility.
All right, I'm coming back. We're wrapping up soon. Here's your quotes of the day. This one's from Thomas Jefferson. I really liked it. The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and that of tyrants. Way to go, Tommy. My other one for you, and I like this, and that is, this was given to me by Patrick. This is, leadership is action, not position. Just because you put someone in the presidential seat, just because you put someone in Congress, doesn't mean, okay, that they're a true leader. They're just in that position. And if you find out later that they're a criminal and a crook and they're hurting your grandchildren, then you should get up and do something. So, that was my end of the show. Hope you enjoyed it. This was The Real Story. My name's Daniel Hapney. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, later on, The Real Story Late Night Movie. I believe we're airing the Obama deception. I know a lot of you knew that he was going to lie to you, so it's not a deception for you. But for you who thought he was telling you the truth, catch the movie.